Welcome everybody, another episode. Dummiez on the Hardwood. Benny, Isaac. We got Bobby over there. Three dudes talking hoops.
Did you just take my sombrero?
Yeah, man, your sombrero, bro. You made me host this episode, so
I said the intro. You dummy.
I still gotta make myself productive. By the way, we still have stickers coming out. We still have the stickers, so if you're interested, you should continue to like, subscribe, support Dummiez on the Hardwood, Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, you name it, we're there.
Appreciate the love and feedback.
What you got for us, Isaac? Black Cadillac, bro. Why don't you wear black today?
Why don't you have any hot takes?
He's wearing red. He's the red fire truck today.
Fire truck. I
guess.
The fire truck. He's putting out the fires today.
I guess.
He putting
out the fire on you, Benny.
Dang.
With your cold ass takes.
I don't know about that, man.
Yeah, they're pretty cold.
Isaac about to get triggered
Jalen
today.
Green's gonna be an all-star apparently.
Most improved player.
And he's apparently gonna shoot 40%
efficiently.
Most improved player. You hear me? Y'all hear me on that? Most improved player.
All right, Charles.
NBA opening night
ATM time.
schedule, along with the Christmas Day, leaked, and the season will start off October 21st when they return to NBC. So make sure everyone has Peacock.
God damn it, we gotta pay more money.
Yeah,
Would you guys pay more money to watch hoops?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, it's justifiable.
All right, let's start off with opening night. We got two matchups. We got the Houston Rockets at the OKC Thunder.
Ooh,
That's interesting. I was about to say.
That's a bang right there.
I was about to say that was interesting.
Good.
That's a very interesting matchup.
And then we got the second matchup, which is the Battle of the Scraps, which is Golden State Warriors versus Los Angeles Lakers. I'm being honest, man. They're not that impressive either team, but they can make noise if everything falls into place.
I honestly, I want to talk a little bit more about these two matchups right here, guys, because obviously, we're talking about, the Rockets and the Thunder. We got the Warriors and the Lakers. The first game is going to be more interesting than the second game. I'm telling you that right now, right? So the Rockets have got a lot to prove this year, especially with all the moves they made, right? Obviously, you give up that much, or you give up Jalen Green, who, in my opinion, is going to ball out. If you give him up, come on, Isaac, we just even started. You give him up.
I dare you to go get yourself a Jalen Green jersey. I will. Dare you to go buy yourself one.
That's fine. I will buy one. Phoenix Suns. I'll give it to Isaac so Isaac can wear it.
You've been hot on his ass, man. I'm telling you,
because you guys bag on him, bro.
You just fall in love with the potential, dude.
No, because you guys bag on him. But can I please?
We've been watching.
But can I please proceed with my point?
Proceed with your point.
Okay, so like I said, the Houston Rockets have got a lot to prove. This, obviously, training for Kevin Durant, because they're basically in the position where they have nothing. They have everything to lose. You know what I mean? Because if you make that move, that seismic trade for Kevin Durant, who's at the end of his career, that's signaling that you guys are going to obviously compete for a title. And out west, now you got to go through the Oklahoma City Thunder. So if the Houston Rockets can beat the Thunder on opening night in their home floor, I think the Rockets definitely send a statement out to the league like, we're not a team to be played around with.
After one game, you would think that would set the tone for
the opening night sets the tone for the season.
I don't know.
I think so.
Didn't you guys blow out the Knicks and look what happened in the playoffs?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think the Rockets have any pressure. I think it's personally the Oklahoma City Thunder.
I think the Rockets got the most pressure. If you're coming back to, if you're a championship contender, if you won the title, you're gonna have the pressure, obviously.
Well, this is the top. Pretty much, we're in agreement. They're probably the biggest threat to the Oklahoma City Thunder.
I think the Nuggets are the biggest threat.
I would say the Rockets are, if everything falls into place, but they're one of like two contenders that can possibly take down the Thunder. So I think the pressure's on OKC not to give them any leeway.
I think it's on the Rockets because, again, to Benny's point, you got to look at the moves they make. You don't make those moves just to make those moves.
Those were some big moves.
You go trade for Kevin Durant, that's signaling that you are all in, and you trade away a young piece in Jalen Green and also two Dylan Brooks and some picks. That tells me that the Rockets front office either see this as a championship or bust with Kevin Durant. Because Kevin Durant's got, maybe 2-3 seasons left in him.
I mean, they didn't give up a lot, so they can still make a move.
But honestly, too, obviously giving up Jalen Green, you now open the door for Amen Thompson. And I don't know if you guys have been seeing him put in that work. He's been putting that work in the offseason. I'll be interested because if he could take that leap, if he can improve his 3-point jump shot, I think he's probably one of the best two-way defenders in the league.
May I
Plays in the
remind
league.
Benny, he disrespected Amen Thompson a few weeks ago, saying he had Amen Thompson, Jalen Green. He held them back.
Well, first of all, when I said that, I'm talking about shooters.
No, you said overall team. You're like, he has Amen Thompson. I'm like,
I'm talking about with shooters, bro. I'm
right,
talking
you
about with
should-
shooters.
you should
all right,
be more
all right.
specific. Like,
All right,
use your
Isaac.
resources, like your phone.
All right, Isaac. I didn't know we had a fight going on right now, bro. Calm down, calm down.
I mean,
calm down.
Oh,
I forgot
man.
the fire extinguisher today. But I'm just saying, if he develops, I think the Rockets are going to be good. Now, obviously, the Thunder have to, obviously back themselves up because, with the Thunder, they won last year. Everybody's out to get them. And plus, I don't know if you guys have been watching what Jalen Williams has been doing. He's been kind of copying Kobe after he won that ring. I don't know if you guys have been watching social media and
Yeah,
stuff
I've
like
been
that.
seeing
No,
that.
what's been going on with him?
He's just basically like he's copying Kobe. I think he had a X-ray picture of a ring
Yeah.
on his finger. And it's just like I read a caption. The caption said like, "Someone please don't let this team win another ring," because this is what happened. The Thunder won. Now they're getting full of themselves. This was happening, right?
Full of themselves. They're the champions.
Well, yeah, I know, but there's a fine
Well,
line.
here's the thing. There's an underlying story that Kevin Durant and the Houston Rockets aren't going to agree to a max contract extension, so that might be a storyline
Interesting.
to look out
That's
for.
really
Kevin
interesting.
Durant's on the older side, so maybe Houston's looking for him to take a lower pay cut. But also, too, on Twitter, we all know KD with his burner accounts commenting on OKC winning a title.
Why do you still respond?
He
to
said,
people,
"Oh,
bro?
why are you responding, man? It's just swit talking." Kevin Durant, he's like, "You guys finally won one. How come you didn't win one in OKC?" You're telling fans who don't really play hoop, saying you guys finally won one, but yet you were there first with James Harden and Russell Westbrook and a team, and you blew a 3-1 lead, and you have the audacity to say you finally won one when you pretty much haven't won anything since you left Golden State for the team that beat you the last time you were in OKC.
That
Thunder.
tells me that he's still that he really wanted to bring that chip to OKC, and now people are forgetting about him. OKC forgot about Kevin Durant.
They did.
They did. They it's like, oh, Kevin Durant, the guy who betrayed us and left for the Golden State Warriors. If you can't beat him, join him. Like,
Yeah, it's gonna be his label wherever he goes, right?
yeah, but I don't like Kevin Durant. Just mind your own business,
That's
bro.
my point, bro. It's like,
Mind your own business.
Why are you
dude.
commenting on fans' posts, bro? You're really upset about fans
You're
commenting.
a professional basketball player, bro. What are you complaining about?
People like us or any ordinary person should not be getting in your head.
We should not be getting underneath your skin. That's the bottom line.
Yeah, bro, have some professionalism, man. Like,
Jesus
shit.
Christ.
Yeah,
That's why
so-
he's a
so-
cupcake.
Yeah, some people these days can't handle it, man. It's just, yeah. If KD had stayed at OKC and he won a chip, I would shut up. I wouldn't be talking.
I mean, it begs the question. If Shea wins another title with OKC, he leads them to another title. Does this mitigate the impact Kevin Durant had on the city of Oklahoma City?
No, I think the impact is still going to be there. I just think that he won't be as remembered for leading OKC to the promised land.
The thing is, though, is SGA got traded from the Clippers. So, I mean, you could always bring that up. He got traded from the Clippers. Obviously, SGA had no say in it. But, Kevin Durant was drafted by the Supersonics, now Thunder.
Right, but he still won a chip.
No, yeah, I
He
agree.
still won a chip. That's the bottom
ring's
line.
a ring.
Katie was drafted by the Sonics, now the Thunder, but he took them to the Western Conference Finals, and
He took them to the finals, too. They went to the finals.
He
and lost
took them to the
Heat.
finals. Excuse me, he took them to the finals, but they came up short.
Yeah, against the LeBron James Miami Heat.
And again, he joined the team that beat him.
Can't
3-1
beat him, join him.
Golden State Warriors.
Can't beat him, join him.
I definitely think Shea will probably go down as the best Thunder player in history. Kevin Durant will be up there, but Shea will probably jump over him only because of his success in staying with Oklahoma City.
He's easily the greatest OKC Thunder.
SGA?
Yes.
Easy. Who else?
Well, obviously, no. I'm not. I'm just kind of like in shock because like how long he's been in OKC now?
What is that? 5-6 seasons
5-6
already?
seasons?
How many years was KD over there?
10 years?
Was it? I don't
I'm
know.
pretty
I
sure-
don't remember.
Yeah, it was about 10 years. Yeah. Because he was drafted in 05 and then he went to, it was 10 years.
10
11
years.
years.
Yeah, you're
okay,
right.
so
You're
if
right.
we're talking about that standpoint, then are we just not paying attention to what Kevin Durant did for that franchise? I understand what he did when he left to go to the Warriors. That's a cupcake move, but it's still Kevin Durant. In my opinion, I still think he's for me at least, I remember him as an Oklahoma City Thunder. I don't give a damn about what he did in Golden State. I don't give a damn about what he did in Brooklyn. I damn sure don't give a damn about what he did in Houston and in Phoenix.
I disagree. I think people remember him more when he's with the Warriors.
I think Oklahoma City.
I think.
I mean, you pretty much broke the league, so you're going to be remembered for joining a powerhouse that was already dominant, and you just decided to hop on the bandwagon.
Right. And I mean, he goes out and joins the Warriors, wins Finals MVP, wins his 2 titles there, I believe. Right, 2 titles. Yeah. So I mean, I think that's where people remember Kevin Durant. Like you ask these young folks, these young kids nowadays, if they remember Kevin Durant and OKC, they don't remember him.
Yeah,
but they don't. Yeah, that's the thing. They don't. They remember Kevin Durant, a Warrior. They don't remember Kevin Durant, OKC Thunder.
But see, we remember Kevin Durant as a Thunder,
right? But
as
I'm talking about the new generation.
I know. I'm talking about the new generation, but I'm talking about us old heads, right?
But you call him old.
Dude, come on, bro. You about to be you 30,
no,
Isaac. Come on.
Stop. Anyways, I stand by it. I think SGA probably is the greatest
Thunder player.
I associate Oklahoma State Thunder with Kevin Durant,
Chips
regardless
talk,
of what he did.
Unfortunately.
No, I absolutely agree. Well, hey, KD's got 2, so and he not even on the
one
Thunder.
Organization.
Yeah, and he not even on the Thunder, so. Yeah, you said Chips talk.
He couldn't handle the pressure. He couldn't handle the pressure.
It's bottom line.
He didn't want to stay there. He didn't want to. He said Russell Westbrook held him back. He didn't want to stay.
Well, I mean, like, if we also could bring that up, then we can talk about LeBron when he left to Miami, right? Because when LeBron was in Cleveland, he had no help.
Those are different things.
Explain
that. That's good. Those are two completely different.
Well, let me explain. Don't interrupt me. All right. Okay. The way I'm looking at it from that perspective with Kevin Durant and LeBron James, obviously Kevin Durant had talent around him, right? Obviously LeBron James didn't have talent around him. When KD left, he went to go join the Golden State Warriors, the team who beat them. When LeBron left, he went to join Miami. And he had Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh. So he had talent. So my point is both players, right? Obviously, LeBron won a title in Cleveland in 2015 or 16. He won a title. He brought it back home. So if we're talking about that comparison, then we have to look at it from that perspective. Because if KD is saying Westbrook held him back, I mean, you had all that talent. Same with Bron. I get Bron didn't have that talent, but he had to go to another team to win a ring. Same thing. Same thing with KD. He had to go to another team to win a ring. What does that say?
So what's your point?
My point is like you can't make that comparison. You know?
Yeah, you can.
I mean, do you mean LeBron left to go to a Cleveland Miami Heat team that was already pretty good when they signed Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade?
Can you
They couldn't get past the Celtics. They couldn't get past the Bulls.
Can you remind me who the Cavs roster was?
Zydrunas Ilgauskas,
Mo
Drew
Williams,
Drew Gooden.
Does that scream
Boobie
championship?
Delonte West.
Did you just say Boobie Gibson?
Yeah,
he was really
Gibson.
there.
Yeah.
Compared to Oklahoma City, who had Russell Westbrook, Steven Adams, Kevin
talent
Martin.
level is there.
Okay, here's the thing.
Level is there.
Cleveland was barren of any talent. LeBron dragged that team from the bottom all the way to the finals. Kevin Durant had that structure. But the minute he faced pressure and he went down, he left to join that same team that took him down.
Kevin Durant had all that talent around him. LeBron James did not.
Nothing.
He had nothing. So he had to go to Miami to join Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade.
But he could have done it still in Cleveland. Couldn't you make the same argument?
No,
with that same roster?
But
James Harden left to Houston. I'm just saying.
Whoa.
Name
an all-star that LeBron James had in Cleveland.
His first stint in Cleveland. Yeah, tell me one all-star that he had there.
I don't even know.
Exactly.
Okay, exactly.
How many all-stars did Kevin Durant have when he was with OKC?
He had 2.
Right. So Kevin Durant had more talent. LeBron James did not. Both had the similar situations of having to go join teams in order to win their first chip.
But LeBron's was more valid.
But does that define a legacy?
Yes.
Yeah. That defines a legacy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Explain. No.
What are you talking about?
No.
I see where you're I can see where you guys are coming at. Obviously, with LeBron, having all, no talent and KD just not having the talent too. I mean, my thing is like Durant blew it the first time when they played the Heat. They blew it, right? He had the chance to win it, and then he had to hop to another team to do it. I guess I just have the issue of like if we're having this conversation between Kevin Durant and LeBron James. They are arguably the greatest players to play the game. I just don't understand how we can define one as, I guess talking about LeBron, LeBron's the greatest of all time, and at that point you can make the debate of KD being the greatest of all time too.
Not even close.
No. I'm just saying.
Durant left a great situation. They were built around him.
Go ahead, Isaac.
Think of it like this. You have a really good high school team. You're part of it. You guys lose, and then there's varsity. And they're like, oh, you want to come? Bobby, you would probably say, no, I want to stay here. That way we can win. Benny over here would freaking abandon us and go to varsity and we'd be like, what the hell? Yeah, not really, but that's just an example. That's pretty much we have a good team, like it's all built, but then this guy leaves.
The Thunder had it. Bottom line is, if Kevin Durant had stayed with OKC
or gone to any other team,
if he stayed with OKC, I think he would have won his first chip, and then we wouldn't have that. I agree. KD had to do. KD jump ship to join Steph. KD can't carry your team. No, Kevin Durant was clearly the best player in that series against the Miami Heat.
Well, I mean, I guess where I'm coming at too, is where I look at it, it's like both players, had to go to different teams to win different rings.
Agreed.
So for me, I lose all credibility if we're having a conversation of the greatest of all time. In my opinion, that's where it just gets separated. Like I still think
who's the worst move?
Well, obviously, I'm not going to deny what Kevin Durant did. It's still a cupcake move, but LeBron going up in Cleveland or LeBron going to Miami. I don't know.
But the difference with LeBron,
I don't know.
Again, I'm not here to justify what he did. Yeah, both players, they left to go win their first chip. But what LeBron did was he went back to Cleveland and he led them to a title.
Okay,
because he had his team. He had a team actually around him. The second time around.
But yeah, when finally Cleveland woke up, I guess my question it's just for me, it comes down to loyalty. That's it.
LeBron.
That's it. No, it's just
Kevin Durant has disparaged the Oklahoma City Thunder on multiple occasions.
I get you, Benny, but what do you mean by loyalty? Like, what are you talking about?
No, well, I mean, I'm talking about like loyalty in terms of players who stick with their teams, who ride it out. You know what I mean? When we talk about the Kobes, we talk about the Michael Jordans.
We talk about the Dirks,
Tim Duncan, Manu, all those players. That's what I'm talking about with loyalty. So I guess where I'm coming at, and I know I'm going off on a little tangent, but loyalty doesn't exist anymore in this league. It's not there anymore. I don't see that from anybody right now other than Stephen Curry. That's all I see it from. Devin Booker, right? They're ride or dies for their team. Nikola Jokic is a ride or die for his team. The loyalty doesn't exist. Yeah, I'm going off on a tangent, but I don't know. I guess that's where I have the debate of with Kevin Durant and LeBron James, and you define their legacies. Well, they both had to go with different teams, different situations, but they were on two powerhouses, back then with the Thunder with Kevin Durant and Miami with LeBron James. And I do agree to your point, Isaac. Durant had more structure. LeBron didn't have it. I just think that we can't sit here and start comparing them. We can't sit here and talk about whose was bad and whose wasn't.
LeBron had no choice. Kevin Durant had a choice.
LeBron had a choice. He could have stayed in Cleveland. He could have requested
remember
more
that.
moves.
Remember the decision.
I hated my talents to South Beach. And I hated that.
I'm gonna take my talents to South Beach.
Who was he gonna compete with? Who is he gonna compete with?
What do you mean?
What roster did he have?
He didn't have a roster, but that's why you make moves. That's why
they had traded all their assets. They had nothing else. LeBron had to leave. He had no choice. The Thunder had everything that they could have given Kevin Durant, and he still left.
I mean, look, it's just. I don't know.
And it's the way he left. He left to the best team and made them even better.
It was the team that they beat them in the conference finals.
As I said before, I don't disagree with what you guys are bringing up. I'm just saying I still have questions about it. It just doesn't make sense to me. But that's for another time, another place, because I want to also talk about the other second game, and we got the Warriors and the Lakers on opening night, which is not going to be exciting. But I'm gonna tell you right now.
What you mean it's not exciting? You got Luka and Steph Curry.
Well, I mean it's like mid teams. I'm not talent level, but they're mid.
I agree. They're
The
both
Lakers
mid.
are a top 5 team. Luka's got a lot to prove this year.
I would say top 7.
He's still.
You got to go on that roll.
I'm
roll
sorry.
again,
I'm saying I don't believe in their roster. They're top 7. I'm sorry.
top 5.
Isaac's still out
How
here.
are they top 5 with DeAndre Ayton? How are they top 5 with Jake LaRivia? How are they top 5 with the 41-year-old LeBron James?
Name me 2 other teams better than them.
The Clippers and the Denver Nuggets.
Name me other teams.
That was a bad one. That was a bad one.
Name me other teams.
Oklahoma City Thunder.
Houston Rockets.
Houston
Yeah,
Rockets.
I agree. So are we gonna say the Wolves are better than the Lakers?
Yes. I'd say the Wolves are better.
Benny, the Wolves better than the Lakers?
Hey, don't look at me.
Hey man,
You got to break it, man. Be honest.
Yeah,
Wolves
just be
or
honest.
Lakers?
The Wolves are the Lakers right now.
They shouldn't be as hard.
The Wolves lost to kill Alexander Walker. They didn't really do anything to replace anything. I mean, the Lakers I give the slight edge to. I'd give the Lakers the slightest edge. Just the slight edge. Slightest edge. I'm just saying.
So Isaac, tell me your top. You said top 7. Tell me your top 6 teams above the Lakers.
Oklahoma City Thunder.
Okay.
Denver Nuggets.
Okay.
Los Angeles Clippers.
Okay.
Houston Rockets.
Okay.
Why am I tripping out? I would put the Spurs up there. I put the Spurs.
Okay. Now I got an issue with
I
that.
put the Spurs.
I got
Why?
an issue with that.
Why?
Why?
You put what?
Yeah, I'm putting the Spurs.
Isaac, that
Why the Spurs?
There's a 7'3" alien over there.
Okay.
you said Spurs top 6?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a bold statement.
Isaac,
That's bold.
Man, that's
You're telling me De'Aaron Fox, Devin Vassell, Victor Wembanyama, and all those young players?
And you're saying Luka Doncic, LeBron James, Austin Reeves, and you're saying
Okay, who's
Victor
after
Wembanyama,
who's after
De'Aaron
those
Fox,
three?
Devin Vassell.
Who's after those 3 players? Name me your roster. I
You
can
got
name
Austin
off San
Reeves.
Antonio Spurs, and they can shoot and defend better than the whole Lakers roster right now.
Oh gosh. Oh goodness.
Isaac got heated.
Oh, he got heated. He is about right out the fire truck, bro.
I did not. You did not just say the Lakers are better than the Spurs.
They are better than the Spurs. I think the Lakers have the deeper team better than the Spurs.
Okay, Bobby. All right, hold on.
They got a better
Deeper.
roster. They got
Deeper.
a better roster than
Deeper.
the Spurs.
But what?
They got Dylan Harper. They got Stephon Castle. They got
Rookies.
Darren Fox.
First, second year
All
players.
right, you got Dalton.
First,
you
second
got
year
Dalton
players.
Connect, who you
First,
can't
second
trade
year
for
players.
a second round
First,
pick.
second year players. You got LeBron, Luka, Austin Reeves, DeAndre Ayton, Marcus Smart.
I know you did not put Marcus Smart in
Yeah,
that
I
top
did put
5.
Marcus Smart because the Lakers needed a point of attack defender, and that's what they got.
All I'm saying is 3
No,
and D.
he's
They
just
got a
the
point
D.
of attack
He's just
defender.
the
They got a point of attack defender, and they got a big DeAndre Ayton, 18
Well, all
and
I'm
10.
saying, all I'm
Took
saying
him to-
now, all I'm saying, to segue, Luka's got a lot to prove this year. He signed a big ass contract. Obviously, he got traded from Dallas, and he never asked for the trade. But he's got a lot to prove.
I can name those top 5 teams right now. I give OKC number 1. I got Nuggets number 2. I got Rockets number 3. I got Clippers number 4. I got Lakers number 5.
No.
And then number 6, I got the Grizzlies. Number 7, I got the Warriors. And number 8, I have the Spurs. Number 9, who I have number
Where
9?
are the Wolves?
I hope.
6. Okay, let me take a step back. Wolves 6.
No, Wolves are 5. No way.
No.
No way. No way.
No. Stop
No way.
that.
No way.
Stop that.
No way.
Stop
You
that.
have no ground
Stop
to stand
that.
on
Who's
it.
the Wolves bench?
Who's
Tell
the
me.
Wolves
Tell
bench?
me.
They got-
Tell me.
Dante DiVincenzo?
Terrence
They
Shannon
got
Jr.
Terrence Shannon Jr. Who else do they got?
They lost which was
They got Rob Dillingham if they were playing for the love of God.
Yeah.
Lakers top 5. Lakers top 5. They're not playing
will
team.
I didn't even know they're
destroy
fucking bench.
DeAndre Ayton.
Nah,
I didn't know their bench.
No, I agree that the Wolves have a better bench, but if we look at talent-wise, I think the Lakers have the best talent on the team.
Well, we said the same thing last year with the Lakers in the first round, and they got
I know you didn't give me that look. I know you just didn't give me that look, Isaac.
I know I said
I know
what I
you just
said.
didn't give me that look, bro.
They could not contain Anthony Edwards to save anyone's life on the Lakers
No one's
roster.
denying that.
And you think Marcus Smart is obviously going to lock him up? You think
Marcus
that?
Smart is a former defensive player of the year. What do you think?
Cool.
Okay, bro. Okay.
Jaden McDaniels,
Okay.
he's going to put him on Austin Reeves, and Austin Reeves is going to be shut down.
Oh gosh.
All I'm saying is, this is my prediction. Luka and DeAndre Ayton are going to be the best lob finishing duo in the
Okay,
league.
so who's got the most approved between the both of them? Answer the question. Who's got the most approved?
between?
Aiden and Doncic.
Aiden.
You say Aiden?
Obviously, Aiden.
It has to be. It
You
has to
say
be.
Aiden?
It
I
has
say
to be.
Doncic. I say
Why
Doncic?
Doncic
Why
took the
Doncic?
Dallas Mavericks to the finals before they traded him.
No, I'm just saying because, obviously with Doncic, he's got the most approved to the Mavericks. Now he's getting his first full year with the Lakers. Can he stay healthy? Right? Because the question around him has always been, can this guy lose weight? Can this guy improve his conditioning? And he did. And I just think that now it's time for him to take that next step.
I think you know what? This is the first time I'm going to say this, but Isaac, I actually agree with you about this. That DeAndre Ayton has the most approved because this dude's on a 2-year contract, and Phoenix, he's had his moments in Phoenix. He went out to Portland. He had his moments out in Portland, but I think DeAndre Ayton's in a contract year. He is.
I would agree.
So he's got the most to prove, in my opinion.
I mean, you look at Doncic. What happened? Like, even when he was injured, when he only played half the games, he was still efficient.
Right.
Technically, even his worst year, he was really good. Aiden, what was he doing? Being stuck at the house in the snow?
He didn't go to the game because there was ice on the road.
Abandoning OF models in other parts of the country, supposedly, but that was cleared up. Punching, things in the hallway when he got benched or something.
I still it's DeAndre Ayton, 18 and 10.
Well, I mean, look, obviously, like I said,
25 and 17 on the other side.
So I mean, I don't know. That's just how I view it. It's just how I view it. I'm still not. I'm not questioning Luka's talent level. I'm not questioning him. I'm just looking from the standpoint of he's going to prove to the Mavs why they've messed up.
Luka was not in shape. I would still take him over 90% of the NBA.
Luka already proved to the Mavs why you messed up. He dropped 40 on their heads.
Yeah,
it's only going to get worse from
here. I just want to see a first full year with the Lakers. First full year.
You don't need a full year. You just need half a year. And if he's healthy.
So what if you get to the playoffs and then they get bounced out?
It's the roster. It's not his fault.
Yeah.
Okay. We say that now. 2-3 years from now.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? We're talking about right now.
I'm just saying.
What are you talking about?
I'm just talking about the future. That's it. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. I'm not questioning anything. I'm just saying.
He jumps from one season to 2-3 years. Talk about one season.
He signed a 3-year contract.
That's cool. The roster isn't complete.
Yeah, the Lakers still have a long... Look, I'm not denying that the Lakers have a long way to go with their roster.
They're flawed.
But my opinion, Isaac can disagree, they're a top 5 team.
They'll be a top 5 team in 3 years.
They're a fringe top 5 team.
They're a top 5 team in my opinion.
They need more defenders and more shooting.
Fringe top 5 team.
Still a top 5 team.
Anyway... while we're still on the topic of
LeBron, okay.
While we're still on the topic of opening night, now let's transition on to what's happening later on opening week. Christmas Day games are going to be weak this year. The Celtics aren't in it this year, obviously with Jason Tatum being out. The only East game of this year on Christmas Day is going to be the Knicks and Cavaliers. How y'all feel?
Yeah. I'm more interested in the Minnesota Timberwolves and Denver Nuggets.
That's what I was about to say.
Oh, actually, the Rockets and the Lakers actually interest me.
The Mavericks and Warriors are going to be...
Let's see here.
It's not bad.
Let's see. We got the Cavs and Knicks.
Spurs and Oklahoma City. That could be telling.
It's all right. Just
Rockets
young.
and Lakers, and it could go either way.
Mavericks and Warriors, not
That'd
really.
be interesting.
The
Cooper
last
Flag.
game is the best game.
I think
the
yeah.
last game is
the
the best
Wolves and the
game.
Nuggets are going to be the best. It's going to be the best
Yeah,
game.
because every other
100%
game's
agree.
like,
They're mid.
because
mid.
like, look, if I could go and come back up to that, Isaac, if we're looking at it from this standpoint, we got the Spurs and the Thunder. I mean, the Spurs are still improving, right? They're still they've got all this talent. Now let's just see if it's a matter they can put together, right? Cavs and Knicks. I mean, that's a toss up. I'm giving that edge to the Knicks, right? And who else we got? Warriors, Mavericks. I mean, we got those are two mid teams. Those are two mid teams right there.
Mavericks could be decent. Could be
And,
decent. I'm not saying they're like
yeah,
great. We could be decent. We won't be like a lottery team.
Yeah,
We could
I
be
mean,
decent.
I mean, it's still surprising how they still got the first pick, but I mean,
we all know that was a
in
conspiracy theory.
my opinion, the Suns and the Mavericks will be vying for that 10th and 11th spot.
the Suns and the Mavericks.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
11th
you didn't
spot.
put the Suns and the Mavericks in the same sentence right now.
Yeah, they're gonna be out. But they're gonna be outside the play-in. They're gonna be outside the play-in, bro. You got name me those 6 through 9 teams. Name me those teams. Who's 6, 7? Who's 8, 9? Tell me them.
We're at least 7 or 6.
Oh gosh, you're being generous, dude.
Warriors are like 7th, maybe
Oh,
Spurs. I don't know.
So what? We're just gonna forget about the Grizzlies. We're gonna forget about
Who are all the
we're gonna,
Grizzlies?
We're gonna forget about the Wolves. We're gonna forget about the
You forgot about the
Warriors.
Wolves. I
We're
have
gonna
them in
we're
the
gonna
top
forget
5.
about
Hey, honestly,
the
man,
Warriors.
don't talk about the Grizzlies. That's a fake team right
Why
there.
are you talking about the Grizzlies?
That's a fake
Seriously?
team.
because they're a playing team. They're gonna be a playing
They're
team.
fake. They're a fake team.
That's why they're a
Don't
playing team.
disrespect Dallas like that.
I am
saying
disrespecting
Memphis.
Dallas like that, dude.
And you're doing
I am
Phoenix too?
disrespecting.
Like,
Yeah,
seriously?
Yeah,
Jalen Green,
Yeah,
come on,
dude.
bro. Come on, man. Watch. I will be laughing at y'all. 20 points per game on 45% shooting.
Come on, man.
Come on, Isaac. Come on, Isaac. You can agree with me on that, right?
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
what you got to say, dude? That you're being generous. 7?
How am I being generous?
7?
The Mavs are at least 7th. Come on.
They're
were
not
pl-
7th.
We
Yeah,
were
they are.
playing with AD alone.
They're better than the
we
Grizzlies.
got Cooper Flag and we signed.
They're better than the Grizzlies.
D'Lo. It'll be decent.
You get all that inconsistency. I tell you that
I
much.
mean, we'll have Cooper Flag at least. That'll hurt. That hurt to say. We got
I'm interested to see.
PJ when he's healthy.
I'm interested to see how Cooper Flag and AD are going to get along.
I feel.
I think they'll be fine.
He'll be like a bigger point guard, so it'll help him get familiar with the game
But
until
Flag don't want to bring the ball down the floor, though.
He said that, right?
he'll take it up sometimes. Not consistently, but he'll be in charge of it sometimes. But it'll be a nice addition. I mean, we got a deadly front court.
Who's the front court? Oh yeah, AD. Oh yeah,
AD and
I'll give him
Gafford.
that. I'll give him that front court for the Mavs is
and
lethal.
lively when he's healthy. But,
Lively,
Yeah, I'll give him that.
Gafford, Davis.
Yeah, that's
And you
But,
had Cooper Flag to the damn.
yeah, that's big.
that's what I'm saying. We'll
That's
be
big.
decent unless everything clicks.
That's big.
We'll see. Maybe if Kyrie comes back.
Yeah, if Kyrie comes back,
Kyrie's not coming back.
he's not coming back till like March, April. March, April.
I'm not saying he's going to come back, but if he comes back,
But the Mavs are a top 7 team.
Our reason why I'm saying a playing team is because right now they don't have their key piece, and that's Kyrie Irving.
They'll be fine.
we still got AD. We got
They'll
Cooper
be
Flag.
fine. I know D'Lo's a broke version of whatever, but D'Lo's serviceable. He's serviceable. He's serviceable.
He is.
If you give me a fully healthy Mavs team, I'll put them as a top
I would
6,
agree.
top 7 team.
Oh, absolutely.
But right now, to me,
Absolutely.
I'm looking at that roster. If you have Anthony Davis, great. But then outside of that, I'm just like, they're to me at most in that West, they're more than likely to me at least a playing team.
We can afford some injuries. What if you guys get injured? I'm just asking that question straight out. What if LeBron or Austin Reeves get hurt?
I still think with Luka Doncic, I think the Lakers are still going to be up there, a top 5.
And you guys are going to tire him out.
Yeah, I mean LeBron's got a lot of mileage on him. That's a lot of mileage. He's clogging up the Lakers.
In Luka, we trust.
Absolutely, in Luka we trust. But guys, I need to ask y'all a serious question. This is going to be a serious question. It's part of the episode. All right. If there's one NBA franchise that you can get rid of right now, which franchise would it be?
Washington
I don't
Wizards.
think that's fair.
Washington Wizards.
You said Washington Wizards?
Yeah.
Isaac,
I can't get rid of any franchise. That'd be terrible to the city, man.
have you had one? Just one. One franchise.
Washington Wizards, because you got to look at that franchise. That franchise is poverty. Like, why do you have a bunch of better? You have Malcolm Brogdon, Chris Middleton on your roster. What do you?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
It does not make. You got a lot of young rookies, a lot of young talent. Wouldn't it make sense for you to ship off Chris Middleton
And get
or
some young
Malcolm
players?
Brogdon and get some youth?
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know what's going on in Washington.
All right, Isaac. Who do you say?
I don't know. I got to think about this. You say your team.
I'm saying get rid of the Charlotte Hornets. Charlotte Hornets. They've done nothing to the NBA. Absolutely nothing.
They drafted the greatest player, one of the greatest players to play the game, in Kobe.
Yeah, they did. But outside of that, where have they been? Where have they been? They've had the worst record since they were in Charlotte when they were the Bobcats. They had Kemba Walker. They had Gerald Henderson. They had a decent squad.
They had Al Jefferson.
They made the playoffs. I forget what year they made. It was 09, 10, whatever. But that's about it. I haven't seen them since. So if you ask me, get rid of the Charlotte Hornets. That's a poverty franchise right there. No need for Charlotte, man.
Yeah, what about for you, Isaac?
I get rid of the Sacramento Kings.
Okay, I can see that. I can see
Interesting.
that.
Okay, why the Kings, bro? Why the Kings? That's interesting.
They have like one good year, and then the next 10 years they're terrible, and that's purgatory.
I can see too, because the front office for the Kings is just atrocious.
And let's be honest, California is overloaded with basketball teams.
Yeah.
We got Clippers, Lakers, we got the Warriors, we got the Kings.
I mean,
the King. Yeah.
But if we're being honest, the majority of people up north, they're like Warriors fans, Central Coast, right?
Not if you live up in
After
Chico.
or before the championship.
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good. The Kings franchise is just run poorly. They're to me is the Sacramento Bulls.
All right, and I have another interesting question. I won't say, well, whatever. Okay, if there's one franchise right now that you guys have the most faith in, and I'm not talking about like a top team, I'm talking about a mid-level tier team. If you guys have one franchise to start with, which team are you investing in?
Portland.
You're investing in Portland?
Yeah, I like Portland. I think they got a lot of young talent out there. I'm excited for that Yang Hansen kid. Shaden Sharp looks great. Scoot Henderson. Danny Avdija revived his career out there in Portland.
Okay.
He's looking great. I've seen his numbers. He's putting up like 16, 10, and some others. I'm like, damn. I didn't know he was this good. But then again, where was he? Washington.
Yeah.
He got to change the scenery in Portland. This guy looks like, to me, a phenomenal player. I'm excited for Portland.
You're excited for Portland?
Yeah.
Isaac, who you got? Which team you investing in?
I don't know. I'm trying to think. You said not a powerhouse?
Yeah, not a powerhouse. It could be a lower level tier team, man. I know what team I'm going with.
Who's your team?
You go with your team.
I'm going with the New Orleans Pelicans. I like the Pelicans. I really do.
May I remind you, they traded an unprotected draft pick
man,
next year for Derek Queen.
If it's a team I want to invest in, I'm taking a look at the Pelicans, man. I mean, last year or the year before, it was a fluke. They got hurt. They lost. They lost some of their key players.
Hurt.
Well, yeah. I mean, still, like I think Willie Green's done a great job with that franchise.
Zion Williamson is overrated.
Yeah, he's overrated.
He needs to go.
He's not on the overrated list somehow.
I don't
understand.
I don't understand that.
If it was me, I'd trade Zion and I'd start over again. And I start getting good pieces around there. So I'm like taking a look at the New Orleans Pelicans. That's me. What you got, Isaac?
This is tough.
Yeah, I got you thinking. I'm surprised you didn't come in black today, bro. Black Cadillac didn't show up. What you got?
I'm gonna go with the Detroit Pistons.
The Detroit Pistons. It's a young franchise to invest.
Why the Pistons?
I feel like they're finally going in the right direction.
Yeah, and honestly,
They really
because
are.
as much as we bash the Pistons, I mean, they're not as bad as the Wizards.
JB Biggerstaff really turned around that Pistons franchise, and they got a lot of young talent out there.
But the Pistons have always been decently good these last 2-3 years.
The system hasn't been there.
Yeah, the system wasn't always there.
I think JB Biggerstaff's got some accountability going on over there. So,
and you got a 25 point per game score in Cade Cunningham. I think everything's
not
good.
overrated, despite people saying he's overrated and a bust.
That's a crime.
Yeah,
he's not overrated.
I don't agree with all that, but yeah, I mean, I just want to see what your guys' thoughts on with that. You guys have any closing thoughts? How you guys feel? Thoughts going forward?
No, but I'm really excited to eventually use our new podcasting equipment that we got. Unfortunately, we don't have a USB-C on this laptop, but that's all good.
We gonna make it work. I'm just saying, October 21st couldn't come any more faster, right? Are we all in agreement on that?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for listening to us, subscribing to us. If you have any family or friends who want to, love hoops, hey, show us our podcast. We do have stickers as well. Dummies on the Hardwood. We are on Instagram, all platforms you can think of, Spotify, TikTok, you name it. We are on dropping episodes every Wednesday.
And we're also on X. So follow us on X as well.
Yeah, I want to congratulate Ben. He didn't say as much dumb stuff as he usually does, Bobby.
I had some actual thoughts. Come on now, bro. Come on.
For once, there's brain activity.
I don't know
For
about
one,
that.
for once you came prepared.
I've been prepared all
No, you-
episodes.
no, you
I always
haven't.
come
No, you
prepared.
haven't.
I always come prepared. I always
you
come
haven't.
prepared. But
I have my phone. I can show you right now.
As I've said before,
You
we changed the
you deserve
stipulation.
the dummy of the year.
As I said
You
before,
are the dummy of the year.
that episode, y'all changed the stipulations on me.
Ain't no change of
Y'all changed
stipulations,
stipulations
bro.
on me.
Go with
Ain't
the
no
flow.
change of stipulations, bro. Ain't no change of stipulations,
With
bro.
that, let's have a good night.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, have a good one. Good night.